Alright YouTubers, welcome back to War Thunder with the Angry Nerd. And today we are going to be talking about user skins once again. So I must apologize for not putting out an aircraft review. This is my creative side just oozing out like a festering boil that you cannot get rid of. Hope that was good imagery for you. So that being said, we're talking about user skins, and I'm going to show you how to create a damage file. So if you want to know how to create the original skin, I have a video on that. But if you want to be able to fly your aircraft with your new skin, and when you get shot, the old skin not coming through, and you want to be able to still see your new skin with the damage and stuff, you must create a damage file. So pay attention, and we'll see if we can get through this. Feel free to rewind or watch this video as many times as you need to help you create your damage files. So I wanted a historical skin for an aircraft, and I found one for the P-47. So let's jump out of War Thunder and take a look at the pictures real quick that I used as reference material. So here we have a P-47, the top one here, Elsie. Okay, black along the top with red pinstriping, nose art, battle markings, aircraft numbers, serial numbers. But this was only one side of the plane. It did give me a little snippet of what the right side looks like, and I could tell the two are not the same. This is another artist's rendition of the aircraft. This is an actual photograph of the P-47 itself, and here I can see the right hand side of the aircraft with the nose art, the baby with the balloons and the gun, and I also can see the stripes here. So there are 3 stripes. But here I wasn't aware of these, so that was good. And a close-up actual photograph of the engine cowling. So that's what I had for my references. Back to War Thunder we go. And this is what I came up with. P-47 Elsie. Nose art, black, red pinstriping, battle markings, kill flags, the name. We have the extra stripes here, serial number, and right side of the aircraft, the baby, the gun, the balloons, the nose art, through some carbon staining here from firing the 50 cals. And there we have it, P-47 Elsie. But it's not complete. It needs a damage file. So what I'm going to do is, you're going to see a little blackout. I'm going to hop out of this, switch over so that my videos aren't too long. It doesn't take me too long to upload them. I'm going to stop this, start up, meet you back in Photoshop. Okay, so here we are in Photoshop. We're going to need to open up some files. We need the new skin that I created. This is a copy of the original. Don't use the original. Learn from my mistakes. Don't use the original. Okay, so this is the new skin, the Elsie skin. We also need the original skin, the War Thunder skin. So we're going to go to File, Open, go to the directory that your War Thunder is in, -C, x86, War Thunder, user skins. Now you see here, this is the Elsie file, the one that I renamed Elsie. It's got my new skin in it. I need the original. And this is it, the undamaged. I'm going to hit Control, grab that. I'm also going to grab the damaged file. Open, and I've opened both of these files. So now I have 3 files open. The new skin, the original undamaged Battle of the Bulge camouflage, and the damaged Battle of the Bulge camouflage. So, let me go ahead and say this. Periodically, you're going to see a little fade out, a little fade back in. That is me segmenting this video so that I can upload it into pieces and not have a huge video. It's going to take, 6-8 hours to upload. So we're doing it in pieces. Shouldn't affect you all that much. So here we go. We're in the damage file. We have our marquee tool selected to square. Now you don't have to be real precise and try to get the edges when you do this selecting. It will grab these edges for you. Just put it over there, drag it across with the left mouse button, push down. It'll select the edges. You've got the entire page highlighted. We want to copy it. Edit, copy. Now I'm going to go ahead and deselect. Okay. Now I'm going to the undamaged. Here we are, undamaged file. We are going to edit, paste. Now if you notice over to the right, it's created a new layer, and it's that damaged copy, the copy of that damaged file that I've put on top of the original file. So if you see the little eyeball right here, that is the layer visibility. Right? If you see the eyeball, you can see the layer. If you click the eyeball and make it go away, you don't see the layer anymore. So this is the undamaged layer below the damaged layer. This is the damaged layer on top. With the damaged layer highlighted, you can do this one or two ways. You can come up here to where it says normal. You can click that, come down to difference, or you can right click on the highlighted layer, hit blending options, under blend mode, change to difference, and hit OK. So what that has done, that has blacked out everything except what is different between the two layers. The only thing that's different between the damaged layer and the undamaged layer is the damage itself. So now that you have it like this, we are going to, with the marquee tool still selected, right click and hit color range. Okay, I like to run this down to somewhere around 20. Doesn't have to be exact, and hit OK. What that has done is that has selected all of that difference, but it has also selected the edge of the page. We do not want the edge of the page, because if you keep that like that, it will copy the whole page. So we're going to hit select inverse. Okay, now the edge is gone, only the damage is highlighted. Make sure that the damage layer is still blue over here, because we're getting ready to copy. And if the undamaged layer is copied, you're going to copy undamaged stuff and paste undamaged stuff, and that's not what you want. You want the damage. So make sure that the damage layer is still copied. Right click, layer via copy. If you look over to the right, we have created a new layer. Let's make the other two layers invisible so that we can check and make sure we got the right thing. And if you take a little close-up of some of this damage, you can see the struts and stuff. So we actually got the damage that's what we wanted, right? And we got all of that damage. That looks nice. Now, marquee tool still selected. Right? We have highlighted again, edit, copy, merged. Now let's go to our new skin. This is our pretty new skin, right? Edit, paste. Ba-bam. Just moved all the damage over here. Okay? That was pretty easy, don't you think? But we're not finished yet. We want to be able to see through these holes. Right now, if you utilized it like this, you would see the little markings, but you wouldn't be able to see through the holes. And if it's blown a hole in it, you want to see a hole, not just a gray spot. So, let me cut this off right here so I can get this portion uploaded. We'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Here we have our damage, but we're not finished yet. We need to be able to see through this damage. So the way we do that is we come back to the original damage file, not the one that we pasted over and stuff, the original damage file. You come over to right here, there's layers, channels, paths. You come over to channels. Down here you see the alpha channel. Click the alpha channel. That shows up just your damage. This is what makes your damage see-through. Now we don't have to do the copy and all that. Just come down here and hit this circle that says load channel as selection. Now if this, when you hit this, if it pops up and says there were no pixels selected, sometimes if you just make a copy of the alpha channel, duplicate the alpha channel, and then select that copy and do it, it'll work just fine. But you hit this, it selects everything, but it also selected the outside layer again. So we're going to go select, inverse, edit, copy. Now we're coming back over to the damage file that we're creating. This is our new skin. We're still on channels because it stays on whatever it was. But if you see right here, there's no alpha channel. No alpha channel. If you hit paste right now, it'll just paste it in on these color channels. Okay? We need to have an alpha channel. So we're going to come down here, create new layer, or new channel. Bam. There's your alpha channel. But it's black. Right? Let's grab this paint bucket. Make this bad boy white. Okay? Edit, paste. There's our damage. But it's not in exactly the same place that it was. So we colorized all the layers again. We come back to layers. Now our damage is still highlighted. So now we just need to move the damage, the little red portions, over the actual damage that we have. So I'm going to use this. You see this portion here, right, matches this portion here. Use my arrow keys, because that's easier for me to do. If I try to do it with the mouse, sometimes I accidentally change the shape of the square, and I don't want to do that. So here we go. We are lining up the damage. Bam. Look at there. I think that looks pretty good. Okay. The damage is lined up. Select. Deselect. That is a damage skin. So, File, Save As, C, Program Files, War Thunder, User Skins, go to the new skin, right? This is my Elsie skin. Go to Targa. Now select this, not double click it, just highlight it. That brings the name down here. Hit save. Yes, I want to replace it. Okay. Voila. Now I have this skin, which is the damage, and the original in my Elsie file, and that should do it. Let's hop back into War Thunder, let the plane get shot up, and see how it looks. I'll meet you back in War Thunder. Okay, tubers, welcome back to War Thunder. Let's take a look and see how this is going to look. So this is just what I do. You don't have to do it this way. We are going to disable the skin, refresh, and re-enable. That should have applied any changes that I made. Let's hop into a battle and see if we can get fired up and take a look at this damage skin. Okay, we have the user template P47 Elsie selected. And there it is in game. Like we got a full load of people who should be willing to shoot me up. We are not going to take any evasive maneuvers. We are just going to see how this lays out. Just fly straight through the crowd. Who will be the first one to light me up? So Yak 3. Are these people just flying past me and not even? Here we go. E400. Alright, look at there. Got a little hole in the wing. Really? Well, let's go back in for some more. MC202. Give me some hits. There we go. Oh yeah, the wings are off. There's a hole in the fuselage. So if you want this kind of look, you gotta have a damage file. So we are not going to stick around in this battle, so sorry, teammates. I think that looked pretty good. It was a pretty good test. I'll save it just Alright, now this is new. Crew will be on a mission for 3-4 minutes basically. Alright, never mind that. This is the P47LC skin. I am going to make this skin available to you to download. If you check the link in the description at the bottom, it will take you to a website called nexusmods.com, where this skin and several others of my skins will be available for you to download free of charge. Also, I am providing a link to Talon 6713 to his website. He is doing some nice work with skins as well. You may want to check that out. But while you're here, take a look through the rest of my channel. You may find something interesting. Subscribe if you would. These skins take a good bit of effort and time. If you like the video, like it. If you didn't, don't. But as always, thanks for watching. Nerd out.